All right, I think we're live right now. Are we?
Hopefully.
Hello, audience.
No, I don't have my
Not
like,
yet.
main
There we
account
are.
anymore.
Now we're connected.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hello.
right.
Everybody, let's play the countdown while I fix some minor things in my fucking bullshit.
I like the
the
thumbnail.
fucking description's fucked up. What the hell's going on down there?
I think the description is the wrong episode, but I
We're
don't.
No,
counting
look at
down,
it.
boys.
Why are we like
Counting down to the
numbers and
millennia.
shit?
Huh? I don't know.
I'm fine being numbers.
Braun, sit up straight for the camera. Oh, wait.
No.
Posture is for the weak.
Oh, we don't have a description. Shit. What should we describe with? Bad man. There we go.
Has a bad.
We make fun of a faggot. Hijinks.
Hey!
Hey.
The last episode you did that got deleted because you did that.
Oh, we're live?
Within the first 60 seconds.
Yes, we are live.
Yeah, well, yeah, the countdown isn't over. The stream hasn't started yet. We're fine.
I was busy.
Okay, but they can hear us right now.
Oh, Duran, they're good.
They are
Ignore
good.
that.
I was just listening to them. Someone on my timeline was like, I listened to Duran and I cried. It was so silly. And I just listened to them and I'm crying. Currently, actually.
What's going on? Why is my crap all messed up?
What is happening?
What has happened? What have you done?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Degeneracy Live episode. Bronze, what episode is it?
It's episode.
39!
There it is, 39.
There we go.
You know what's crazy about today though? Today
Huh.
is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Oh.
That's Bronze's bit.
It's Peanut Butter Lovers Day too, because I love
Peanut butter.
that celebrate the peanut butts.
Well, I would
Gotta
prefer
drink.
to celebrate Peanut Butter Lovers Haters Day. which is
No!
also today. I hate peanut butter lovers.
Wow.
I'm indifferent!
I'm allergic.
I'm
impartial to
I have no strong feelings about peanut butter!
I am more impartial than you, motherfucker.
I have no feelings one way or the other.
Also, happy birthday, Kesha.
Hey!
birthday, Bronze.
I think that does that call for a TikTok karaoke?
You are so desperate.
I
I guess we have to.
all right.
It's an obligation.
I said that about to say. Actually, I don't want to do that. But if you were doing this, then
No,
If
we're not doing
SRV
this. We're not
insists,
fucking
then-
doing this.
I mean, I'm not.
Fuck
doing
you, SRV, you stupid fucking blue triangle.
It.
Listen, we'll
could've-
come up with original lyrics to
Yeah, we're-
modernize.
We're going to force SOV to sing the whole song.
SRV, I'm touching myself.
oh my god, they were playing the
Don't do
shitty
that.
cover of "We Didn't Start the Fire" at work.
Oh, the Fall Out Boy one?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Oh yeah,
I
that one
hated it.
sucks ass.
Oh
was
yeah, that
pissed.
one. Jesus Christ.
World
What a
Trade
shit show.
Second plane. What else do I have to say?
It's so
They rhymed. They had
Are those
no
the real
idea.
lyrics?
They had no
Yeah.
idea what to rhyme with George Floyd. So they decided on Metroid.
Yeah, I guess that happened.
Why
mean-
Metroid?
I mean,
Because nothing rhymes with George
That's like
Floyd.
not even a modern thing. Like
Metro's
what?
from the '80s. Like,
Yeah, well, they're just
Yeah.
naming shit that happened after we didn't start the fire.
here's the thing: is that they
Not,
could
not
have
in order, so it completely ruins like the point of the song.
I don't
George
want to do
Floyd,
this
Emerald.
actually.
Yeah, why are we...
Not.
They could have
Do
not
what?
mentioned fucking George Floyd.
Why?
Kind
How
of
about
felt
we do an
insensitive.
acapella cover from memory?
I don't know.
Let me show you how to scratch it.
I used to know how to
before
do
we
that.
start, I want to pull up a timer here because I want to get autistic for a minute. So I'm gonna subject you guys.
Oh yeah.
To
This
about-
is
For a
the-
minute.
This is the designated autism
we
moment
go.
of the stream.
Autism moment alert.
5
This
autisms at
This
Freddy's.
is how we're gonna negate the slur, is to
What
have
is
an
this?
autistic person do his
I
thing.
want to talk about what we watched last night, Amy.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, alright. Do you need me to shut the fuck up?
No,
What
let
is
him
this?
go.
no.
That
we
was
can talk
so
about it.
so aggressive. What the fuck?
All right, but it's like because I'm on a limited time. So, Deal or No Deal came back a few days ago as Deal or No Deal Island, where they combined Survivor basically with Deal or No Deal, and it made zero fucking sense. Did anyone has anyone heard about this or seen anything about it?
I think
I
I've
saw
only
you
heard it
tweet
from you.
about it.
Yeah.
It sucks so much.
It
So
does.
So the way that the game works is that you have to do like some sort of physical challenge, and then the people that are in the bottom 2 positions for that challenge are eligible to play a game of Deal or No Deal at the end of the episode. If you make a good deal in that game at the end, then you get to stay on the island. But if you make a bad deal, then you can select anyone on the island to get eliminated. Now, I like that there's no voting, because it actually makes like it interesting compared to like people that just have to be appealing to fucking everyone, or shitty alliances. Like, alliances are a lot stronger in this game. But the thing I don't like is that the game at the end of Deal or No Deal is so held back in how unfair it is. So there's 20 cases, right? And before you get the first offer, you have to open 8. That's like, yeah, Bronze. I saw your face
Yeah,
there.
That's like close to half of them. Why would they go that far?
Because it makes it harder to play the game, because like in the original game it's like you're trying to pace yourself of oh, should I take the offer? How many do I have to open? Only 2? I'll go for it. But in this game it's like you can't strategize. Like, you're not going to have 7 solid amounts that you can hold on to. Right? So it goes 8 cases and then 7 cases and then 3 cases and then 2 cases and then 1 case. It's so fucking backwards and unfair. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And, like, the physical challenge for the episode was lame. What they were doing is they just threw a bunch of briefcases in a mud pit, and then they had the contestants scrounge through it, finding the briefcases. Like, this is poised...
Was it only briefcases because it was Deal or No Deal?
Here's the thing, is that originally when the show was created, it wasn't even going to be Deal or No Deal. That's why the host isn't Howie Mandel. It was going to be called Money Island, and then they're like, no, we're going to make it Deal or No Deal themed for some reason. And so, like, this is poised to be, like, possibly the most expensive game show, like, ever. Like, the top prize at the end is going to be, like, tens of millions of dollars. But, like, it's so obviously going to be a failure, because only 1 episode has aired so far, and they're already moving the time slot. Which is a great sign. Yeah, I know, right? The old dinosaurs method.
1 minute 45 seconds.
I know, I'm watching. The one thing I liked is that the guy that got eliminated in the episode 1, got eliminated in a very funny way. Okay, so in the challenge there, where they're digging through all the mud trying to find the cases, the objective was to grab the highest value case. Because then if you grab the lowest, then you'll be subject to elimination. But the banker also put in 2 red cases that you didn't know the amount of. One of them was a steal and one of them was a low amount. So either you're guaranteed to be in the end game or you're guaranteed to not be, basically. There was this old decrepit lady that could barely, like, fucking stand up straight, who wanted to get a red case because, like, I think she knew she was about to, like, die soon. And then some other contestant goes, no worry, I'll go get it for you. And then dives in and grabs it for her. So the guy that had the $1 million case, the highest value case, got his case stolen from him. Right? And so he's like, what the fuck, dude? And then the team was like, you just gave this random contestant a benefit for no reason that weakened all of us. So the guy goes up to the guy that was going to play Deal or No Deal at the end, because if he takes a good deal, then he can eliminate anyone. He goes, hey, man, don't eliminate me. If you don't eliminate me, I'll do nothing bad to you for the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
And, like, the game's gonna be 13 weeks, so, like, what happens then? So stupid.
He's gonna fucking murder him after 3.
And then you're fucked, yeah.
So then
They'll
he
extend it to
he got
52
sent home. All right.
I just like to say I would not hate a man for letting an old lady win a game show, but that's just me.
I would despise that man.
You're in
I'd fuck that old
competition.
lady.
You're in
Well,
competition.
sure, but I'm not a heartless monster.
You're in competition. It's fucking. You're
And?
weakening the team.
If I know that I'm at a perfect second place,
First
what am I
place for
gonna
losers
do?
bronze.
Yeah.
Because it took the guy that was in first place and put him in last place.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but that's
little
not
bit.
good for the team. All right, I told
It's
you.
good
I
for
promised 5
television.
minutes. so-
Anyways,
No, you can keep talking.
We can talk about this. But it's like,
Let the men talk.
talk for another 2 hours, I think.
I don't know. It's like there's so much of it that doesn't make sense. It doesn't even need to be Deal or No Deal themed. It's so perfunctory, right?
Yeah.
And they're doing this weird LARPing, like, oh, it's the banker's secret island, and you know, it's luxurious. It's like they're role playing this, and it's so infantile.
I can't
You gotta
imagine,
love
like,
Secret Islands.
yeah, I can't, like, what would they even have done for voting if not for the Deal or No Deal thing? 'Cause that's like, obviously just, like, tacked on at the last minute, but, like, what other gimmick would they even have?
I don't know.
Family Feud Island.
Oh, I wonder if I
Wheel
can
of
pull it
Fortune
up.
Island.
I don't know if it'll show the board, but the board for like all the cases is so wildly like unfair.
Family Game Night Island.
Family Guy Island.
I don't know if I can find it. I mean, the episode is available like online, but I don't know if I should pull it up. I'm just trying to pull up the board, like the amounts. But I don't know if it'll be if someone just decided to take a picture for it. Yeah, of course not. Fuck these guys. But it goes from like 1 penny to $750 on the left side, and then from $750 to $200,000. It's like, how you gonna jump from that to that, right? Like,
Yeah.
also the episode title doesn't make any fucking sense. Are you a gambler? What are you talking about? Like,
Well, are you?
Yeah.
it's so irrelevant if I am.
You better be a gambler if you're going to be in Deal or No Deal Island.
Is that
Going to NBC this fall.
Troll Pilgrim in the chat?
No,
The?
that's my girlfriend.
Hello, Marilyn?
Marilyn.
Yes.
Yeah, Marilyn.
You called Jamelyn Marilyn yesterday.
Yeah.
Not yesterday,
Monroe
but
or
last show.
Manson?
All right, I
Manson.
can't pull it up, unfortunately. It's just not. It just doesn't want to load. But it's stupid.
NBC's DDoSing you.
Yes. It's like by
Yeah,
the
you're talking
second
shit.
offer, you have to eliminate 3/4 of all the cases. Doesn't make any sense. But
Any
I will
sense.
I will be watching. So next time a new episode comes
I will
out,
be giving them all of my money, but just
Well,
know
they
I
hooked
hate
you.
it.
It doesn't make sense. Okay.
What were they
But
thinking?
it does make dollars.
Well, yeah, right? It's like Deal or No Deal. For those that don't know, it ended back in 2009. And the reason why it ended is because it got so over-gimmicked that I don't think anyone gave a shit anymore when they did gimmicks. Like, they did, like, the $1 million mission, which is where, like, oh, there's more than one case with $1 million. There's the double deal, where, oh, every amount's doubled. There was, you know...
It's the gun.
There's,
get a
oh,
low
we're making
amount,
the
we
top
shoot you.
prize $5 million this time. Stuff like
Wow.
that. Where it's just like, it just got so over-gimmicked.
There's Zimbabwe dollars in one of the cases.
Well, one of them was they did go around the world to like different sets in like different countries and did the show on their sets. That was interesting, but it's just like, it was all gimmicks. So it ended in 2009. They brought it back for one season on CNBC, the finance network, for some reason. That failed.
There's money.
There's money.
Yeah, money.
There's money in it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I promised I would let this go. So
Yeah. Anyways,
please just tell me I'm not crazy for thinking that doesn't make any sense.
back to the important things.
All right, this dude is all of us right now. You guys relate to this, right?
Man avoids gay stare.
Why isn't the Nathan For You fucking theme song playing?
Go over it one more time.
There's this hero crawling on a pole. He's, oh, he almost fell.
I would love it. He just falls and bashes his fucking head open.
Most intense game of The Floor is Gay.
Does it ever get this serious, dude?
He could have
What do you
gone
think
up.
the guy What do you think the guy holding the camera did after this? You think he walked up the stairs?
Dude, it's so triggered. Dude, they're gonna.
He probably like immediately walked back down the stairs normally. They finished.
No, he
recording.
slid down the railing.
Stairs.
Cool guy style.
Yeah. Also, there's
He
a
fucking
wall
slid
right
down
over there.
back.
That's
His
what I was
fucking head
pointing out. Is that there's a wall there he probably could have climbed on top of and walked up if it was that.
Probably could have
fucking-
just gone around.
I
He
feel
doesn't have
like,
the upper body strength.
I feel like if
But
you
that wouldn't
walk
have been as
down one
cool.
stripe of these, it doesn't make it gay. If you like just walk on one color,
Yeah.
because then it's just walking up a set of stairs.
Yeah, it's not gay till it's a rainbow.
Well, that's true. So someone quote retweeted this and said, "Local man."
Local man beats homosexual allegations by grinding on a metal pole freak style in his tank top and denim cutoffs.
Yeah.
I like that you said it in a way where you kind of slurred it to say homosexual allegations.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking say homosexuality.
Homosexual allegations. I like that.
Hmm. Wow. I can't believe they made walking woke.
Greetings.
Bronze, are you gonna stop walking? Because you're like a cisgender straight man.
Yeah, I'm just the worst.
What an
I
idiot.
mean, you're the only straight person here.
All right, so we
Yes,
got Burger King
the
news,
only.
guys.
Is he?
Well, SRV's angled.
We have won
SRV
the
is
Burger King
SRV is
contest.
queer coded.
SRV, what do you think of squares?
Well, I do like the square burgers from Wendy's.
What do you think about circles?
Ooh.
Well, the Whopper are shaped in a circle.
Oh,
What's
he's
the
gay.
triangle?
He
What's
likes
the triangle burger?
curved lines.
I think you're underrepresented.
He goes both ways.
Yeah.
You're right. McDonald's, what's wrong with you? Why don't you have a triangle burger?
Well, now they're WickDonald's, but not for IWD. It's for anime now.
Of course.
Have we-
That makes
IWD?
sense.
International
Oh, yeah,
Women's
that-
Day, idiot.
That is an anime thing.
Is it?
Because
What
the
is
N
it?
stands for men.
Yeah, McDonald's is an anime thing
But
because
what
they
is-
can't use brand names over there.
So,
Now they're
Or here,
copyrighted.
well,
because
they're
copyright,
using it.
retard.
McDonald's is now using it.
Well, yeah,
So it's
they
official.
They can use McDonald's, but they can't use McDonald's.
Well, that seems unfair.
Yeah,
I just watched the server icon for the Will Wood server change in real time. What the fuck were these people's problems?
Holy shit, really?
Sorry.
fuck all this shit.
So,
Well, like, what were these people's... They kept changing it all through the fucking day. Now it's back to normal. What were these people's goddamn issue?
does this matter?
They matters to me, okay?
I can't believe the Will Wood fandom is full of freaks. I never
So,
would have imagined.
guys,
Shut up, Bronze.
Burger
Don't
King
you like feed her
is,
something?
is giving out free Whoppers for 3 days as shade to Wendy's dynamic
As
pricing.
Jade's Wendy's.
Dynamic.
Basically,
pricing?
what Wendy's is doing, or suggesting that they're gonna do, is that they're gonna have their menu update in real time, live, to lower whenever it's like slower in the business. So it's like the Wendy's like Baconator stocks you watch in real time. We're getting
Burger stock market.
Wendy's Street Bets.
If Wendy's started doing that, gun violence would rise by 70%.
That brings a whole new.
I would start a Reddit finance cult around Wendy's burger stocks.
I would love to do
I feel
that.
like that'd be fitting.
It would bring a whole new meaning to buy the dip.
I mean, if you think about it, it's really
They don't
just
have
happy
dip,
hour.
dumbass.
They have Frosties. People dip the fries in those.
Well, yeah, if you're
Which
a
is
freak,
weird.
if you're a Will Wood fan, you would
I
do
mean,
something
I've
like
never
that.
done that.
Hey!
Siri, I like that. Please never get a better microphone. Please keep using the $3 USB mic.
This is a Blue Yeti microphone, by the way. It's supposed to be
Purchase a
nice.
worse microphone, please.
I'm using
Are
a
you
Blue
using my
Yeti too.
earbud?
Do you have your gain all the way up?
No!
Turn it up more.
I don't know what I am doing wrong. I have it on like the circle with like
I
something
turned
going up
mine
its
up a little. Is
ass.
this better? Is this a better gain?
Mine's at like the halfway point.
Did I can't
And then,
tell.
like-
Did I turn mine down or up?
I have
I-
the
I do not hear a difference.
What should I
How about
set the
now?
pattern on?
Did that work? Did that work?
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
worked.
That's
Drake, what should I
more.
set the pattern on?
I turned my gain up a little bit. So
Drake,
Just a little bit.
What should I have my pattern on?
I don't know.
I have it like on the.
I've never touched it since I got it, so I just.
What is yours on?
It is on.
Well, cool mode.
It is on the circle with a dent in it.
Okay, so is mine. So we have the same fucking settings.
It's on the little Pac-Man. Okay.
Drake, can you scream at the top of your lungs real quick?
No. Check.
Fuck you, dude.
Check your gain though, because your gain might legitimately be way too high.
It's at like the middle point.
Midpoint Americana, even.
Maybe, if you will.
I gotta use the bathroom.
There, fellas, is this better? Is this better?
Keep talking about Burger King though.
Yeah.
Whopper.
Is it better?
Whopper.
What if we win?
I mean,
what would we do if we win?
What do you mean if?
We would get Whoppers. What do you mean?
Yeah, we get Whopper.
We get Whopper. Whopper
We get
burgers.
$10
Sandwich
million
Whopper.
worth of Whoppers.
Yes.
I heard myself scream on the stream.
We get $10 million worth of Whoppers, but it's not like a bunch of Whoppers. It's like a big Whopper that, like, in value, equals like $10 million.
I'm about to devalue that Whopper by fucking $10 million by putting my dick in it.
It'll be like it'll be comparable size to like the Las Vegas is it Las Vegas? Las Vegas like Sphere or whatever.
The orb.
The orb.
Mr. President, the Whopper has arrived. It crashes down.
The fucking
why would it go to the
Independence
White
Day-
House?
the fucking
second,
Independence
fucking-
Day footage of like the White House exploding.
What?
With its burger.
What are you talking about? Bronze, who is
Big
talking
Whopper.
to you? When did you get in here?
Big Whopper.
You know, Big Whopper these days, they're doing something.
And I
Big
love
Whopper,
it.
these nuts.
Ooh. Oh.
I told them I
Drake-
want the Big Whopper.
Why does Drake leave us alone?
Why do you hate Will Wood? What the fuck's your goddamn issue, you little fucking faggot?
I don't know. Also, watch it. But I don't know.
Ah,
Some
shut
of
up,
those-
you dork!
Oh, that's going even further.
Yeah,
I
watch
don't
it.
know.
Shut up, bitch. No, he's good. It's very good. You're just a
Some
bitch.
of those artists are like too like wacky and experimental for my tastes, I guess.
Yeah, you're like fucking trapped instead.
Oh yeah, big Trapped fan, as well documented.
Why do you hate Will Wheaton?
Oh, he was terrible on Big Bang Theory.
Did you see the episode of Big Bang Theory where he broke up a couple?
Guys, there's breaking Deal or No Deal Island news.
Oh
What?
fuck!
The guy that got eliminated in the first episode tweeted out at me and said
He's
Wait a minute,
racist.
he's watching?
You're fucking.
he explained his rationale behind the 3 weeks thing.
What? How?
Wait, what is your account again, Drake?
What?
Dude, no fucking way.
So this is the guy that got eliminated.
Okay. Drake prompted this. This wasn't because of us.
Should I ask him to be on the show?
Yes, absolutely. He would never be on.
I mean,
Who is this guy?
he got eliminated in the first episode.
Do you think we could get him on tonight?
If he's cool.
Can we get Howie Mandel on the show?
Could we get Will Wheaton
Holy
on the
crap.
show?
No deal.
He did the Big Bang Theory. He'll do anything.
He did fucking College Humor. He'll do anything.
Can we get Will Wood on the show?
No.
All right.
Hey, bro, shut that one down.
That's the only hard pass.
We need famous. How would you feel
Oh,
if I just said like,
excellent.
next episode, like Howie Mandel is on?
Well,
Jack
it'll
Black is on
happen.
this episode.
Famous star Will Wheaton on the
Yeah.
show.
I think they need to like add more like anti-privacy thing into it. I think they should like fucking post your address.
What's funny is that like he has his messages open, right? But unfortunately,
Only for
fucking
users.
X is
Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
problem. I've run into this a few times.
Get your
Simmy
facts
and
straight before
Jimmy?
you accuse me, folks.
And here you are sacrificing your game for another woman. If I was his wife, I'll cuss his ass out. How
For
dare
another
you?
Yeah, but when
woman.
she's old.
You probably don't take the trash off of me back at the crib.
I see the crystal raindrops.
I mean, that's funny.
Who added the music?
He did. He made this edit because that was another contestant saying, "How dare you go in the mud?" If I was his wife,
If I was his bud,
if I was his wife, I would go, "How dare you go back into the mud to get the suitcase for the old woman when you probably don't even take the trash out for me?"
How dare you give $1 million to an old lady?
He didn't give the $1 million. He just gave her
Well, yeah.
the game, basically.
Yeah, how,
Entire
how
game.
dare,
He
how
did
dare
give
you
her
care about
$10,000
someone else on
doing that.
reality
That-
television.
He did give her $10,000 doing that.
Oh no.
It's a crime, really.
Man.
He's just doxing himself. Okay. Real Xander style move.
Can we talk about burgers or some shit?
They're giving away free burgers. Why did I think that would be like a topic?
This is Burger King.
That's news.
Oh shit! This is.
Breaking
I think
news.
this is the woman here. She was a briefcase model in Deal or No Deal. That's like her thing. Is that she was on the original show.
Nothing else.
It's a briefcase.
She touched a briefcase.
I'm fucking touching myself right now, and you ain't even know.
I didn't know that. This is information you're volunteering.
Yeah.
So I guess we're talking about this. So
Yeah.
I guess we gotta talk about
last time on Degeneracy Live, we
Dragon Ball Z.
went to talk about this, but unfortunately, I have to refresh here to show you guys.
Let's just see how many views this video has now.
Oh shit, is it back?
Return.
Unfortunately, not uncommon.
Oh, are
At
you
the time,
stupid?
though,
I might be stupid. Someone lied to me then.
Who would go on the internet and lie?
Okay. So we're just gonna pick up
Oh,
right where
okay.
we left off. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. I saw a video on YouTube that said James Somerton like measured response re-upload, so I just assumed that it was deleted.
Someone just plagiarized him.
I think I saw that one
That is
too.
funny.
Until I saw that the video was only 20 seconds long.
I guess the video's up. Amy, you really fucked us here.
What did I do?
Sorry about my dog.
I took you at your word at face value for this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
About what?
I can't believe you gaslit him.
James Somerton's
What?
video being deleted.
James
Okay.
Somerton.
I mean, it wasn't. Is that a big deal?
No,
The fact that he didn't delete it is worse, honestly.
but that means now that the arguments that I had built up were under the pretext that he realized this apology was also bad and then deleted it.
Okay,
You expect him to have realizations?
fucking, you don't have any collateral, dipshit? Like, is that really the only thing you were gonna say? Oh, you deleted
Collateral?
his- like every time fucking he says something, you were gonna pause it and be like, "Oh my god, he deleted it, guys! Oh my god!" And then like,
You don't know what I was gonna do.
I don't know.
You
but
don't know
should be
my
better-
life.
You should be better than this.
I hate it when my parents fight.
Ugh. Welcome to the show, Crack Miser Gaming.
James
Oh,
Somerton.
God,
This
damn it,
97-year-old David still bronze their show the old-fashioned way.
James Somerton.
I was in a very panicked state, and so I did report it to the police. I did not report Jesse to the police, which is the
Again, this is such a weird difference. So if you remember last time, viewers, he's saying, I did not report my friend here to the police. I reported death threats that were highly credible, I'm sure, to the police. That I'm not just saying to garner sympathy or support for this, to...
Why does he look elongated?
He does look like he's...
Why does he look like that?
He looks improperly rendered.
Yeah, he looks like
I think it's the
someone
hair.
stretched the video out.
Why is the color grading just bad?
Yeah, this all looks horrible. I think
This guy's supposed to be a
delete the
filmmaker?
fucking video. Get out.
I mean, I genuinely didn't want to make fun of his physical appearance here, because like I feel like
I'm not saying that.
because I feel
like
the things that he is controlling here, that he has the ability to control, is more embarrassing than his physical appearance.
No, but I'm saying
Like his
I
hair.
genuinely don't think he normally looks like this. Why did he look elongated?
He's stressed.
Oh shit! Hold on.
He's getting stretched too thin. You see.
Misunderstanding that people came
The
away
H
with.
bomber guy back
Did not
shots got to
report
him.
Jesse to the
So, by the way, I do want to contextualize one more thing that we've learned since last time. So, he says in this video is monetized, but it's going to go to H Bomber Guy's team for their compensation for the people that I stole from, along with the videos that I re-uploaded. Apparently, he never reached out to anyone about this, so he just did this assuming it was okay. When like
Yeah.
Reaching out would take effort.
the problem isn't necessarily just because you made money off of it. That's still a problem.
No one on Slate wrote an article about how to contact H Bomber Guy, so we didn't know how to do it.
It's like he's incapable of just doing the right fucking thing. This is, quote, the video, what I should have said in December. But it's still bad. And also, like, him saying and implies to me he's still speaking, like, off the dome here. Instead of... Yeah.
Had to make fun of
the
him.
police. I would have no reason to do that. And it did end up that this person had.
Also, it is a very quiet fucking video, Jesus Christ.
Right? Turn the shit up, bro.
It's up all the way, but...
This is why people. This is why
Can you
people
increase-
just post a single like notepad image in response to this kind of stuff.
Can you increase the volume like through OBS at least so the viewers aren't fucking
You
shooting
turn
themselves in the head?
Why
James'
does he
gain
look-
up.
Unfortunately,
look
you
crooked?
guys are on the same volume, so I have to turn you guys down to
Why does he look
compensate.
crooked?
I think
Why does
he
she
is like
look
leaning
crooked?
a little.
He is crooked, like actually crooked. You get it? Get the joke? Was it funny?
Is he even?
It's a good one.
Forget H Bomber Guy. That just ruined his career.
Yeah.
Siri talk. Fuck you. I'm trying to do important shit. The one time. I count on you for one thing.
I see what you mean, Siri. Like his face is tilted, but his nose is straight. Like
Yeah, dude.
Not fair.
A
Dude,
prior
the one that
record with
plagiarized,
the
he
police
fucked up his face.
of violent acts, and they actually
And his glasses
lived
are
quite
crooked,
near
too.
me. So the police
Oh,
took it
no.
very seriously. They took it so seriously
Not the glasses.
that they implored me not to speak to Jesse, which I took their advice on.
we compare
which I
his
shouldn't
glasses
have,
with Braun
honestly.
shows?
I should have.
Yeah.
at
If
least
you ate
clarified
If you
to
ate
Jesse
my
what was
setup
going on
compared to
and what
him,
was
you
left for
can
him.
obviously see the difference in filmmaking ability.
In effort. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't steal your fucking setup.
this
Yeah.
fucking
yeah, because then he would.
perspective, the field of view is just so I don't know why. Did he
Yeah,
like? Did he
why
not-
does
Yeah,
he
he
have
looks
the
like-
background so
did he-
intensely
he looks like
blurred?
Did he
Chris-
turn?
He looks like Chris
Did he turn-
Hemsworth in the Guardians of the Galaxy with that like that vertigo shot.
Yeah.
Right. Does he
Yeah.
have like the zoom all the way up and he doesn't know how to put it back down?
Well,
He
he's
has-
a filmmaker, so he has to have shit be blurry in the back because that's how films are.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
he has the camera at the opposite side of the room, but it's zoomed all the way in, so the field
Well,
of view is really far in this.
So
Well,
that
fucking-
whenever
look at
H
this-
Bomber Guy
okay, if
says
you really
something,
wanna-
you can go, what?
If you really want to like examine this as through a filmmaker's lens, like his ears are blurry and his hair is blurry. It's like the microphone's covering his face and like the contrast ratio is like so fucking.
I mean, I don't think it
Like,
matters
no?
actually, but
There's no color.
It does
It just
matter
looks like
because
shit.
people
This is
gave
shit.
him money to make films.
Right. It
Well, this
does
isn't
matter
a
'cause
film.
he's. Like,
this isn't a 52-week entry.
But it doesn't look good.
Like
Like,
he
this
he
is-
put so much effort into making this look like shit. I'm astonished.
Yeah, this is the effort he puts in, not in the script. It's in the visuals,
Yeah.
and it
Not in
looks
making
like
the
this.
movies that people paid for.
Well, they're coming, Bronze.
Like he has
What?
no-
Oh, sure.
like
Ding,
you
ding.
with some YouTubers, like you could say like, oh, this one aspect is bad, but at least this other aspect is good. Like, oh, his writing is bad, but you can't say like, oh, but his like filmography is good. You know what I mean?
I know
most
that
James Someton videos that I've seen do not look good.
Right.
I mean,
It always.
it's a very shoogy like idea of what looks good
Shoogy?
for. Yes, shoogy.
What an interesting word. Continue.
Okay. Can I just talk the way I talk? Like,
No.
I was getting made fun of for how I talk earlier. People were fucking. Okay, have you guys ever heard when I like start acting all strange? I start talking like a moron because I just start saying shit my grandpa says.
You
I'll be
always talk like a moron.
No, but I'll just say shit like, "What's your fucking damage?" and like shit like that.
that's funny though. What's your glitch, bro? I like.
Well, yeah. Let me read out like the fucking like moronic shit I was saying earlier.
It's like when a
You
white
have it
person goes
written
out
down?
to eat and they're like, all right, what's the damage?
Well, yeah, I have a document full of all the funny things I say, in case I ever need to be funny again.
The big book of Siri's funny words.
Yeah. That I got from my grandpa
What?
or
Do you
old
have,
movies.
like, orange Tic Tacs?
No, I ate them all.
You ate them all?
Drake, just ask her over the fucking call you're on.
No, they're not.
What are they done?
They're
Drake!
79.
Oh my fucking god!
I can't believe you would do that. I wanted them.
That's been a week ago.
I can't believe
No, it
you've
hasn't.
done
It's
this.
been 3 days.
Fire.
3 days.
Why did you do that?
This bit is not funny.
It's not a bit. I had them. This isn't a bit.
You forget. Oh, he's addicted to Tic Tacs.
Nice going, buddy. It took us 3 days to make those Tic Tacs.
A Tic Tac is like not even like it's like half a centimeter.
It's not a meal.
Yes, it is. For me, it's a meal. It's like a candy bar. I just have the whole thing.
Beaming. I'm not doing fucking improv.
You're smiling while you're saying. The camera's not on, but you're smiling while you're saying this.
They never show the Drake smiling,
Why have you done this?
They never show Drake smiling.
especially on his profile
Next
picture.
time you buy, just for this outburst, next time you buy Tic Tacs, I'm gonna eat them again. And then I'm gonna buy Tic Tacs. We'll be like, here you go, and I'm gonna eat them again.
I'm gonna go get some Tic Tacs.
Why? Do you keep
Not
What the
on
fuck is
please,
happening?
dude. Not
Why?
on fucking stream. Why couldn't he just have this conversation over the call he's fucking
Listen,
on
he's
with his
having a
girlfriend?
Tic Tac relapse. He needs more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of doing fucking cocaine, he's doing fucking Tic Tacs.
Alright.
Okay.
Is he going to go to the store and get Tic Tacs on
I
fucking
don't
stream?
fucking know. I don't know why.
I'm not
he
gonna
keeps,
do
like,
that.
leaving this-
But
What is this
Okay,
like continuous
thank
bit where
God.
like every stream you leave? Like, do you don't know what is
it's not a bit. I have things going on in my life.
like
No.
oh yeah, Tic Tacs are so important. That's
No.
the most like devastating thing to happen to you.
You needed to just leave in the middle of a James Somerton conversation to berate Amy about TikToks.
Yeah, why didn't you do that over
Let's
the
get some on
fucking
Amazon.
call you're on with Amy? She's right there!
What?
Can we DoorDash Tic Tacs?
You could actually.
TikToks with
Drake,
only
does
sauce.
it ever get this fucking deep, dude? Is it this serious? They're fucking
happened?
Tic Tacs. Walk down to the corner store.
What's your damn?
You're gonna reveal personal information if you.
What
post
is
anything
your
else.
goddamn problem, Polly?
Could you
Ollie.
get like a big bucket
Ollie.
of Tic Tacs?
Our fucking zip code is right there,
Oh, that's fine. We're moving soon.
bitch.
Why
The
do you
Tic
like
Tacs are too important.
But Amy, the Tic Tacs. This is your fault, Amy.
But Marge,
If
I
we
wanna
get
buy Tic
swatted,
Tacs.
I'm gonna be like, well, whose fault is that?
You're really trying to get this into one of your shorts, aren't you? This is like you're
I'm
setting
doing
yourself-
this-
Yeah, you're trying to do like a fucking fireplace thing,
You're
but you
trying
ain't
to,
ever,
like-
you ain't never gonna have a fireplace in your fucking bathroom.
You're
All
trying
right.
to. You're trying to.
This whole episode is just for polls.
You're trying to like hype up this bit so you can edit it later and make it like a short on YouTube.
You know, I just remembered that there is a corner store down the street from me. I might walk down there and get some Tic Tacs.
Dude. Oh, but when
now.
I
remember
when
the
I walk to the
store.
corner store, you end the fucking stream.
What? No?
Yeah, one time I tried going to the
Nuh-uh.
corner store on stream. You fucking ended it while I was gone.
I died. I killed myself. All right.
Yeah, fucking you
I want
should.
to again
Sorry.
apologize to Jesse for that, but in that state, I listened to the police, which is, maybe not the best decision all the time. because
I literally
they
can't
don't
even hear.
usually
Holy
have
shit.
the best interests of people at heart. So Jesse, I want
He needs to get in his like politics
Keeps-
about this shit. Like,
just keeps going.
Why is that relevant at all? Because cops,
You know that like
ACAB,
comedy
baby.
thing. You know that like comedy principle where like all the bad comedians have a good joke, but they just keep doing the joke too long, so it stops being funny. That's what James does with most
Anything.
of the words he says.
He speaks a lot like Trump in that way, where it's just like he will keep rambling on the sentence that he started to where the end of the sentence. This sentence started with "I'm sorry to Jesse" and ended with "ACAB."
Well, I mean, when Trump does it, it's because his brain is melting. When James does it, it's because more words make him sound smart.
Well, I mean, I feel like these are interchangeable still.
Yeah, he makes the argument.
And everything else that happened. Completely understand why you would.
Does
not
he have
wanna speak
carbon
to me
fiber
ever again.
glasses?
I just want you to know that I am sorry. But now,
Oh,
Dude,
Canadian.
why is his fucking face crooked? Drake, look at him. His fucking eye, like his nose is on wrong or something, dude.
The top
Look
of
at
his
the
head.
top of his head.
Bronze, what's your opinion on carbon fiber glasses?
Bronze, can we get the
Glasses
forehead
expert.
reveal?
I mean, it's right there.
How reckless
Pull your
is
hair
your
up.
life
Pull your
where you need...
greasy hair up, Bronze.
It's just fucking. Just
That's
keeps
a
going.
that's a good hairline.
Sure. I mean, I didn't really do it all the way. It's just fully like.
That's solid. That's solid. That's not a 5
It's
head.
solid. The headphones are also in the way. I probably could go farther.
You put your hair over to the side too far. You gotta have your hair hang down a little lower.
Yeah, you look like a fucking
I've
queer.
got a fucking.
There you go. Yeah.
Out of fucking.
There
Looks
you
like a
go. Now
middle
you look
school
like
hair.
Dan Versus.
There we go.
Skeleton.
back on the
No, get the Somerton cut, bro.
I gotta have a
On the
fucking
channel, we wanted it to
flaccid
be,
mohawk like James Somerton.
Forever. We wanted it to be a channel where every
Did we call you Braun Showerton?
That got me good.
Flaccid mohawk.
That's what that is. That's like a
You
white.
can't get it up.
Well, yeah, that's the same haircut like white supremacists have, right? Like,
Oh my god.
isn't it?
He can't even get an original haircut. He had to plagiarize it from racists.
Well, he did with with like the notes of one of his thing, like Nazi haircut, modern.
Nazi modern haircut.
Like, yeah, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they got
Does
the
this haircut
fucking.
make me look...
Oh my
Dude.
fucking god.
Got the weird like alien comb over. Except
Aryan
except
comb over.
James has died, so it like balances out.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Insight, I think, is impossible.
This fucking moron.
The flaccid mohawk. That's so funny. That's so perfect.
Create, and that's why it's important for there to be many different.
I'm not even
voices
listening to what he's
in
saying.
spaces like YouTube, and there are.
Does
Gives a
anybody
fuck
ever?
about like
Those voices
queer
are
people or whatever. He's got a
discoverable,
flaccid
which is
mohawk.
Something that I should have been helping with. I often shared other queer creators on Twitter, but this was when I only had.
What relevance does this have? Completely irrelevant. Why?
He also shared queer creators through his writing and didn't credit them.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying that
That's
like
what sharing means.
he was trying to share them through his writing. It's like that's not sharing.
Since I am but
Dude,
a
just-
humble.
See, no,
cis
Drake, you don't
white
understand.
man.
Drake, you don't understand. They're getting paid through exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
There was
exposing
no
them to their
exposure.
words.
He didn't.
Yeah.
There was no exposure. You didn't need
He
credit
could just
them.
walk up here, pull his cock. All right, no, that sound. I started
Yep.
that. I was about to use like a
Speaking of
metaphor or
flaccid,
something. You think he could get it up?
I don't think.
But no,
not
he
anymore.
needs to
Not
get
af-
on
not
here
after
and just be
H-bomb
like,
guy was done with
yeah, I fucking.
I do. One thing that is funny about the H Bomber guy video is that apparently he asked Hassan permission to show that clip in his video.
Why bother with Hassan?
Well, it's
I
just
mean,
funny.
honestly, that out of principle, I respect that. That's more effort than Hassan would do to show someone else's video.
Well, that's funny. But like, do you think he asked James Somerton to like ruin his career? to completely
I'm sure,
annihilate his.
Honestly, with H-bomber guy, he probably did try to contact James.
I don't know. I don't think he did. But like, not that he had to or anything. But like,
Yeah.
I'm sure James would have ignored
why
him.
would James lie and say, or like imply that he's in contact with H Bomber Guy about like.
Do you think H Bomber Guy was giving James Somerton back shots?
No. Can we like talk? Like he's saying that like the money from this video is going to H Bomber Guy's team. That means that would imply he's in communication with H Bomber Guy.
What does team mean to him?
Like he's like non-consensually giving this money over?
Yeah, or if nothing else, if he plans on doing that, that's something that you would need to do.
Yeah, well, you need consent first to do it. Before you can't just decide I'm gonna do this for them.
He's gotta fucking rape H Bomber Guy's bank account.
Jesus Christ!
You don't have to call me
Could
Jesus
not
on
be
stream.
using that fucking word.
Siri, don't call me Jesus on stream in front of.
I'm not calling you Jesus. You're like fuck. You're not even the Antichrist. He ain't even that good.
800
Anti-Christy.
Fucking Jonah, bitch.
Whereas, and these creators usually had a whole lot more than that. It was a weird thing because usually they would have infinitely more Twitter followers.
He has such a way with words.
YouTube subscribers. I'm not sure what created that dichotomy, but something was.
Who cares? What does this matter?
Because they're writers, they're not YouTubers.
Definitely off with the algorithm there. There is
no. Okay. Who cares? Why is this relevant?
There's a part of my brain that says YouTube kind of went, oh, white male queer, let's push him.
Oh, so it's their fault. I see.
Oh, okay.
And ignore everyone else.
Yeah, that's his whole narrative. Is because
whereas people were able
because
to
he is a white cis queer. He thought that he would be the perfect martyr because people only hate a third of him.
That's what he said. Is that at the top of the video?
Of course, the only way for him to become this martyr of the queer community is to reword other people's articles and not credit them.
Well, yes. How else would you do that, idiot? Here's the thing: is that
also download people's YouTube videos and reword them.
He essentially just said. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. He essentially was kind of, and then his essential excuse was that, but because I'm a white cis male,
because I'm a white supremacist,
I am unable to be in that position successfully. So really, there was nothing I could have done. It was a fruitless endeavor to begin with.
Also,
don't make the video.
Yeah, but also
you can't do it good. Don't do it.
A point was made in H Bomber Guy's video that there were like tons of other queer creators that are like on the same level as James.
They discover other queer creators on Twitter, and then
I mean they are underrepresented on Twitter because reasons, on YouTube because reasons, but like that doesn't
their way to YouTube.
I don't know why this is even being brought up like at all. Like, the only thing that matters about that, the real reason why it's important to bring that up is because James Somerton's very privileged and lucky to have been put in the position he was in, undeservedly.
He squandered it.
Yes.
But the YouTube algorithm that's the most negative interpretation I have of it. Which
can you fuck off, dude?
There's not many other interpretations.
In any case, I should have done more to share the voices of other queer people. Certainly the people whose works I used, both credited and...
I guess I could have credited them or something.
Also just other creators on YouTube. It's important for us.
Well, no, you didn't credit them because you were trying to share because you were trying to share queer voices, James. You were crediting them... You were not crediting them, or you were stealing from them to supplement that content and present it as your own. You were not doing it to share queer voices. That's just cope. Like, be real. You wanted to be...
If you're trying to do that, you can just quote to them.
Yeah. If you wanted to be a video essayist, without, like, doing the writing for it.
Yeah.
You think you can buy some, like, 3D fucking titles and set up 2 lights on a set that you built out of garbage and toilet paper, then that's... Then
you can't say that. That's literally your set.
I guess.
Community is vaguely defined as we are to support each other. And I didn't do that nearly enough. From day one, I was very taken in by the idea of being a YouTuber. As soon as my videos started...
Yeah, so now he's admitting it more. There was like, he didn't want to do the writing or the work. He just wanted to be Mr. YouTube.
We knew
There's
that.
a whole
yeah.
lot of caveats before that, though, to try and like justify it.
Yeah, like
The soundboard's back.
I just gave you a role. SRV, can you do soundboard?
Oh hell yeah!
Hang on, let me check.
I have the actual buzzer though. You guys got shitty buzzer too.
I have
SRV,
buzzer one also.
SRV,
Oh,
do you
hell yeah.
have?
What button do you press to do it?
Okay, let me try
buzzer.
something. Okay.
Like, what's the button shape? Like?
Don't
fuck, I made a phone call.
okay.
I'm getting a phone-
Don't abuse it, please, because this is actually like a feature of the fucking podcast I'm trying to do. All right. I like that. Like I gave you the role like while I was talking, and you immediately noticed it. Like it's like you were like just waiting.
Oh wait, here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So the buzzer is now back for everyone.
Cool. How
So
are we going to differentiate who buzzed and who didn't?
I can just tell who buzzed in like the Discord reaction.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. I mean,
You give us too much power.
so I guess we want to skip this.
Huh? No, no,
No,
no!
that was just the trial period.
You buzzing
Do like
means
a-
that you want to skip it.
No! No!
Okay.
Started to get recommended by the algorithm after not releasing a new video for like 2 years. I felt like I had a short period of time to get the
Why'd he roll his eyes during that?
releasing a new
He's
video
thinking.
for like 2
We
years.
could have had so much more,
I
really.
felt like I had a short period of time to get the next videos out as soon as possible.
I hate him. Stop being
yeah.
Canadian.
Someone had a gun to his head, forcing him to make monthly
Yep.
video essays.
He got a draft letter.
Which is why so little work was put into the writing of them.
Yep.
And so much was taken from other places, plagiarized.
Okay, that's accurate. That's correct.
Yes.
I'm surprised that that's probably the first genuine thing you've said 9 minutes into the video.
Cut out all the shit about being a voice to queer people.
Like,
Start here.
yeah, this is, it's genuine, and and the fact that you're admitting it is a good thing. You know, not this sort of like grandstandy white savior. I was trying to provide voices for queer fucking queer people.
Early on, I thought crediting authors in the opening credits alone was enough, especially since the videos weren't monetized.
Especially
early on.
since I
But
was forced
understand
to do
now.
it after we uploaded the video once people berated
Sorry,
me on
I was
Twitter
talking,
about
but
it.
I was muted because I'm a fucking moron.
Idiot.
Yes.
Dude, don't call me an idiot. That's not nice.
Okay.
Especially after speaking with some of the people who I did plagiarize, that was just, I was wrong. That
Oh
was not-
yeah, you lied about the fact that you talked to them before you made the video. You actually talked to them after people called you out on plagiarizing. I remember
Uh-oh.
that. Good times.
Can you like do anything right? Him saying that, okay, I wanted to be a YouTuber and I didn't want to put a lot of effort into the writing. That's real. That's genuine.
Yeah.
That's something I called before he even said it. Not I wanted to, and maybe a vague part of him wanted to like boost queerness in society, but like it wasn't some magnanimous boost queer voices thing. It wasn't like
Yeah.
I'm
How
featuring.
can I do this without effort?
How can I make this about me?
How can I make this about
been
me?
cited properly within the text of the video. They should have been called out in the video at least once.
Stop saying out as out. And sorry.
You fucking Canadian!
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you!
Verbally.
Fuck
What are you
you,
talking
Dave
about?
Someton! And your stupid flaccid fucking mohawk!
Flaccid.
It's his worst character trait, really, is that he's Canadian.
You
As
fucking
well
crooked
as,
face!
having citations on screen. If there were a whole lot of them, like with, one of the examples.
Thanks a
that
lot,
Case Bomber got
Canada.
used
Citations like copyright infringement. That kind of citation.
in his videos,
Yeah,
the deep
you
cut
put a
videos,
paste
there were
bin
a
in the
whole lot of
description and
people
that
who
makes it all
I,
okay.
Credited in the
He
opening
didn't
credits,
even
but
do
really.
No, that wasn't even what he did. That was Illuminati. And like when I noticed
She
on
even went that far.
yeah, when I
He
noticed
tried.
that on her videos, it's like okay, this is pretty clearly just a way to lazily credit things, and it like I didn't know she was plagiarizing at the time. It's like okay, so you're just dumping all your sources here.
Well, yeah, I don't cite things in my videos because I'm lazy and I don't want to make a big list of stuff. But if I wanted to, I would. You absolutely have to go through that effort.
I mean, when I did commentary videos, I would put the link to what I'm talking about on screen in text. That's what I would do. But like, that was even then. That's not plagiarizing. It was me sourcing information.
Yeah, but also none of this shit matters because this isn't a citation issue. You're just lazy.
It's plagiarism. They should have been cited on screen.
You should have been cited for the incident.
Plagiarism is not when you don't cite your sources. It's when you reword other people's articles.
It's when you try to take credit for like other people's work. It's when you try to claim someone else's work as being your own.
That is literally the Illuminati excuse. If you would have cited the places you plagiarized, that doesn't mean it isn't plagiarism.
Now look, if you put in the description everything I took is from other people,
all credit.
Is that just like all credit to the creators?
Yes, like
I will not link them.
Credit to original source. No copyright infringement intended.
Yeah,
love that.
There we go.
You know, links where you can find this stuff. Maybe there should have even been a bibliography.
Any work resembling copyrighted material is completely purposeless.
He already pointed this out. Why is he talking about this again?
Yeah, although I might have stated that the scripts were based upon the work of these authors. It, in many cases, wasn't just based on their work. It was their work, word for word. In some cases, I did get permission, like with the Evil Queens Disney video.
See, he could acknowledge that, but he also keeps calling it a citation error.
Yeah, I'm sure someone can check the date of that email to see if he's actually telling the truth there.
I mean, there's no way to verify it, so like...
I don't know when the original Evil Queens video was uploaded. With James' track record, I'm sure that this email was ironically posted after the video was uploaded because he's a filthy liar.
I mean, September 10th, 2020, we can check because he decided to re-upload his videos and say, oh, but the money's going to the creators. That makes it okay. When, like, that's not the end all.
The original Evil Queens was deleted because it plagiarized heavily.
Is it up here? No.
No.
That makes sense. What are the odds that the only reason why the videos aren't back up is because they're the videos that got made fun of the hardest? Like the one that's
absolutely the reason.
Like the one that plagiarized the fucking celluloid closet that was based on the work of a dead guy who passed away from AIDS.
On the screen that I got from Sean Griffin, where he did give me permission.
Let's read this. Hi, James. I didn't get a chance to watch your video. Okay, so it was out.
It was. Oh yeah, he was lying. Okay.
While I am perhaps not as pessimistic about the... Okay, he got permission after the video was up. Unless he just linked the entire video, like, unlisted or something. But I don't...
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario. It still would make no fucking sense. Because if he just said no, he's like, okay, I guess I just delete this now. Like... While I am perhaps not as pessimistic about the relationship between Disney and LGBTQI, just say queer, buddy, culture...
I thought that was an exclamation point.
Yeah, it's just
like
really...
he was really excited to say that. LGBTQI!
No, it's an African...
Queer factorial.
Culture as your piece is. I recognize, and... Oh yeah, I wanted to point out that, like... I mentioned factorials in a depravity episode of mine, and I've had multiple people approach me and ask what they are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta vibrate on a higher level to know math.
8th grade math. I recognize and largely agree with the issues you are raising. I should hope you are. It's your fucking book. You're raising the things.
I agree with the words.
And I'm grateful for a quote-unquote shout-out on the title card. It was the one thing that I was going to...
sarcastic.
That you give me at least a bit of citation. Okay, so this was before the... it was before he had the citation at the beginning. He took his video down, and then I guess...
The re-upload was the one with based on the works of Sean Griffith.
So I guess that's... When he took it down, he then got permission to put it back up? Does that seem like a likely course of events?
Sure.
Okay,
I
that
could see it.
And it seemed like even in this email, John Griffith is like passive aggressively being like,
no, he was cool with it. Thank you
At
for the
least you-
shout out.
at least you give me a bit of citation, you know.
Yeah.
He absolutely knew.
To publish the video, I sent the finished video to him, and he
Okay.
watched it and he gave me permission. But in most cases, I didn't get permission, and thought that
Yeah, that's so strange of you to do that at all.
It's strange. The only one where you got called out for, like, most public call out for plagiarizing is the only one where you asked permission. That's crazy.
I mean, even then, what's the point? Even then, what's the point of the video? I mean, I guess to adapt a book into a video, if you get permission for it, fine, whatever. Why bother though? Why create it? Create your own thing.
Yeah, just like put on your Twitter,
that-
read this book.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. I feel like I would not have a problem with someone just, like, if it's essentially just like an audio book, and, like, I have nothing wrong with that, but that's not what James did.
How would you feel if I started taking your videos and I converted them into books?
That would
And
be
then put
funny.
based on the books of Braun Show.
Based on the videos of
Braun
Braun-
Shows.
Based on
It'd be
the
like-
back shots of Braun
I would sell
Show.
them for Kyle Rittenhouse's book fund.
Oh, yeah.
With the one that's like filled with typos and has no indents.
that just putting the author's name in the opening credits was enough. I was much more interested in the production of the videos than the writing of
Okay.
them at this point. So after 3 or 4 videos, I
Cool.
brought Nick on as a main writer for the channel. The idea is that they would write the vast majority of the scripts. I would film, voice, and edit
Because
the videos.
I'm lazy,
and we'd
as we've
split the
established.
entertainment.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
No one's going to dispute that.
if this is where his skills are, that makes sense.
In a vacuum, I would not make fun of someone for having a writer, but I will make fun of James Somerton for having a writer.
Because there was still plagiarism after. I like this pause, by the way. There was still plagiarism like after
Yeah.
the fact.
There were
And
roommates at the time.
plagiarism wasn't even the only issue that people had with his content. And Nick absolutely also did all the other things.
And Nick didn't have a job, so I figured it would help both of us.
He's such a good guy. He's so magnanimous.
This is actually
So
when we had some
magnetic.
He's like Jesus Christ incarnate.
of our biggest videos, like the ones talking about Wiccan and Hulkling,
Stop saying about.
where we lucked out because it came out.
What are you talking about?
Stop! Shut up, dog.
For WandaVision Day.
My
Shut
mom
up,
might be
Buzz.
home. Hold on. My mom might be home. I'll be
and
right
the
back.
Nickel Stocking video, which became
Yo,
our
mama.
She's taking out the
biggest video by
fireplace.
far. The same.
Why is he talking about? Oh, this
The
became.
fireplace!
Oh, I guess we should talk about that because it's relevant DL lore. I miss Daniel.
Sadism of
Where,
Class
where did
was
Daniel
another one.
go?
These videos weren't plagiarized, and we loved making them. It didn't take long for the channel income to start growing. Lucky
In what?
timing, really, because this was around the same time that I was laid off, since the company that I was
Wait, I
working
just get
for
money for my
downsized once
videos.
COVID
What's
hit
going
the
on with you?
second year. Nick and I had both grown up.
But I thought you were a big business guy. The company you were working for got laid off? Wow, you suck, idiot. He was working for Kmart.
Not a marketing expert anymore now, are you?
Yeah,
He's
he
working for the Xander brand.
yeah, it gets rescinded, his degree.
Poor. So we started doing what we could to try and stabilize our income as much as possible.
Stealing.
This meant putting out more videos, which meant I had to take over more of the writing duties. But since filming, editing, usually doing,
Because he's a white cis male, that's impossible. So he had no choice. He didn't want his guy Nick to be out on the fucking street, right? Is Nick a guy? Whoever Nick is.
I'm being off!
I mean, this was a moral issue, really.
Truly.
Well, yeah.
He was his hands were tied.
James Somerton is the hero that we don't deserve, but he's the one we need.
We don't need either. We don't want.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, is that he's saying all of this, again, to contextualize his like intentions and his emotions dishonestly, whether or not he knows he's doing it. The point is to try and garner sympathy for him. It's like, oh, well, I guess he had no choice but to do it. I mean, Nick was going to go homeless if it wasn't for that. He was going to be out in the street destitute, fucking blowing prostitutes. That's how destitute he was. The prostitutes needed prostitutes.
And that
Multiple
rhymes.
because of YouTube copyright issues, as well as managing the channel and dealing with my mom's recent cancer diagnosis.
Oh, stop. Like,
Boo-hoo.
this is so irrelevant.
I
It's
didn't
so
realize
irrelevant.
his life was so hard. Maybe we should stop criticizing him.
Why
He
is there
had to plagiarize.
Why is there no like trigger warning for like cancer here?
Trigger warning for mother.
There's a trigger warning for self-harm where he because obviously he's going to talk about his own self-harm. And again, that's bad.
Gonna
It's
talk
bad.
about his last shitty apology.
But obviously, him trying to kill himself, that's bad. We don't want that. His mother getting cancer, that's bad, obviously. But
Yeah, sure.
it's complete. No, it is. I'm not being funny here or saying oh, I'm saying this, but I mean this. It's bad. But it's completely
However.
irrelevant to the video. It's only there for performativeness, right?
Yeah.
Amy, are you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Alright.
Jump in any time.
What do you think about James Somerton's mom
I
dying?
kind of forgot I was here.
You forget about her words in the hospital where she told her, James, promise me this. Promise me you'll plagiarize all your videos.
That was her dying wish.
I think his glasses. I think his glasses are dumb, and his ears don't look like. They look like they are photoshopped onto his head.
That pattern actually reminds me a lot of houndstooth. Actually,
Shut the
That's sort
fuck
of
up.
carbon.
His mom's final gift for him was a copy of the Celluloid Closet.
All of that was already taking up so much of my time and attention. This led to a lot of.
It looks like a fucking Whoville resident,
It's okay, but he's saying that his time was getting occupied by this and that and this and that. There are people that upload more frequent video essays without plagiarizing. Right? It's possible.
Oh, did you notice that the dislikes are disabled by owner?
That is funny. That's funny because dislikes are already disabled by YouTube anyways.
Right. So
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to see them in his own dashboard.
right. He's like, I can't bear to see this, bro.
But what was I saying? It's he's saying that it was he's actually essentially saying it was impossible. He's making all these excuses of I had to plagiarize because I had no other option. The channel needed to grow, otherwise my poor buddy Nick was going to be out on the street.
You guys remember Nick? Such a cool guy.
Well, yeah. You don't want him to you don't want him to starve, do you? He's going to starve.
Copy and pasting blocks of text into scripts.
Also, for those curious, since we're talking about analytics, since H Bomber Guy's video came out, James has lost close to 100,000 subscribers.
Well, clearly those people don't know the hardships of his life, or else they would have stayed.
If I had known that he was white.
My intention at the time was to use these as a jumping off point once Nick and I sat down to edit the script, because
it's not how writing works.
Of course, your jumping off point from
that's like how
out queer analysis being you hating women.
It's not your analysis if you just use it as a jumping off point. It's not your analysis.
And even then, a jumping off point is like a quote, and you're like, I could expand on this with my own shit. Not copy and pasting the entire article and then having a paragraph about how you hate teenage girls or something.
An entire book. This is where I'm starting with this.
He's expanding on it with more quotes that he found.
I'm making a book. It's going to be called 1985. And I'm just going to copy the manuscript for 1984, and then I'm going to change all the 4s to 5 and all the 5s to 4s. So
then have a 3-page segment about how minorities are ruining society.
So I'm going to change all the 4s to 5s and all the 5s to 4s. So the famous math equation will be 2 + 2 = 4. Imagine that. In 1985, they'll make you believe that.
Wow.
That's what we.
Was that?
That's a
Did
great idea.
I put too much into that joke? Did I?
Yeah.
Has anyone
I
here
think
read
it was missing the
1984?
sponsor.
I don't think anyone has.
I've read
Read
it.
1,984 times.
I've read it. That's like the whole thing.
I know you would, because you're like
You
a
did?
dweeb, but
That's like the whole thing. Is
you
that?
did a Reddit?
Wait, you want me to read? What do you think this is? 1984?
Oh shit. Well, that's the
oh,
thing.
wait
And
until
like
James Someton covers it.
in in the book, they're like they'll make you believe 2 + 2 = 5 if they want to. That was the joke.
Ah, okay.
See now we can all laugh. Go ahead.
To be fair, you need to have a high IQ to understand Drake Dragsoft.
Shut the fuck up, Bronze, you fucking dork.
We would do. I would sort of put in my parts, Nick would put in his parts, and then we would sit down at a table, read through the whole script, and kind of try and make it seem cohesive. But, and here's something I'm sure a lot of people will call a bullshit excuse. I have
I mean,
issues
so far
because of a head injury.
There have been none of those thus far.
he has memory issues, so he doesn't remember.
Oh, is this the putt?
When
This
I was
the
a child.
putt? You gotta
and
love
they're
this
actually
putt.
getting worse. I've talked about it on streams and in videos. So yes, it is real, but some people will call it a bullshit
Whoa,
excuse anyway.
did he just
The head
say
injury is
Israel?
actually
He
what
said
led
it
me having
before, so
He's
it's real.
he's a pro-Zionist as well? It's crazy.
Right? Like nonstop with this fucking guy.
epilepsy, which is why I can't work in any job that involves physical labor.
I can't work in any job, so really I had no choice but to plagiarize.
Realistically, have we ever seen this man stand up at all?
I don't think we've ever seen the bottom half of James Somerton.
He has no legs like PewDiePie. Remember that old meme?
I imagine it's
I
like
remember
that one.
PewDiePie.
Imagine
Like
it's that one
PewDiePie.
image of Kanye where like they shrink him down, so he's like a little manlet guy.
No, it's like the commercial Kanye did for the Super Bowl where he just filmed it on his phone. Have we seen
Oh,
this?
I did.
I don't think
It was the
I
best
don't think
commercial.
I think I've seen it in full. I
Oh
know it
my-
exists.
It's the most straight to the point commercial you'll see.
You know what?
Yeah.
It is actually. It's he didn't even film it in like widescreen. He filmed it in vertical video.
Well, this aired on television.
Yes. Here we go.
Okay.
What was that hard cut? He like he accidentally said a slur
Oh,
or
what the
something.
fuck?
He
Why is it
looks
so dark?
because he's just filming this in the back of like a fucking hospital van or some shit. Like,
Oh, what the fuck? Bro can barely speak with his titanium grills.
he looks fucking decrepit.
He's like, go to my website right now. It's called Yeezy.com.
Listen,
He's
listen,
slowly transforming into the guy from Death Grips.
listen to how he spells it. Listen.
But the idea is, I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com. Right at the bottom of the screen.
You have to think about it.
Did he get, did he get,
It's just this is like the Eric Andre show.
did he get his wisdom
Damn.
teeth removed before he
He's-
recorded this?
I hate that he's filming it vertically.
Yeah, he did. He's just such a fucking.
So yeah, to clarify, I'm not sure. Did any of you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if any of you actually saw this on TV.
No, but I would have loved to have
Now I'm
seen
sad.
that.
Now I'm sad I didn't watch the fucking Super Bowl. This would have been amazing.
This would have been a great surprise. There's just some fucking. I wouldn't even recognize this as Kanye. Like he looks so bad here. I don't
Well, we
recognize
should
him
have watched
because
the Nickelodeon broadcast.
he doesn't have the black mask and shit on his face.
Yeah, now he's not recognizable.
Wasn't there a Nickelodeon broadcast of a football game where they said fuck?
Yeah.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Idiot. Do we remember this?
This is the
Well, they
breaking
did a
news.
Super Bowl broadcast.
F-word Nickelodeon. Oh my god! I remember when I was a kid and I was
SpongeBob
watching.
says fuck?
I remember when I was a kid and I watched iCarly one time, and they said the word crap, and I thought that was crazy. That blew my mind.
Oh, wait till
Oh,
you
yeah,
see a
I
regular
remember-
show.
Oh yeah, I remember watching a regular show, and I think
They said
Benson
the word
said crap,
piss.
and I was like, oh my god. I can't watch this.
They
What's-
can say that on television.
What's weird is that they said it a lot in like the first season, and then I don't think they said it ever again after it.
Do you guys remember Mordecai saying "you pissed me off"? And
Oh
they
my
turned
God.
it into "you ticked me off"?
Yeah, why'd they change it
did?
after?
Yeah, that's 1984.
Listen to this.
Appreciate it.
Whoa! Nick.
Oh no.
Wait, what
You
happened?
can't say
Why
that.
did
What
he
does
say?
Patrick have to say about this?
Wait, was this? This was on Nickelodeon.
Yes, it was on Nickelodeon. First of all, why is it on Nickelodeon?
Number 11.
Right? What?
Because no one watches TV anymore.
Yeah, it's a lawless wasteland now.
Why did he say?
What the fuck? Like his voice breaks during it.
SpongeBob, you have to save us.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I'll have you know that I'm
Employer.
a man.
Employers can't get insurance for me to like lift things or operate vehicles and stuff like that. I actually did marketing for a restaurant group. For
You
a
can't
little
do fucking much.
Marketing expert.
And he forgot that restaurants even existed.
Fogaway.
Oh, when they found
Oh,
out
you
that
think
one-
this guy forgot about restaurants?
Bro, motherfucking Forgore.
It's like, okay, I don't really see a reason to not believe this specifically. It's convenient to his excuse, but that doesn't like. I mean, he seems genuine in it. Like I don't really need any corroboration. So, whatever. He has bad memory. So.
Wait, why did we go on to Kanye just to come back to this? I thought we were finally free. I thought our shackles were finally broken.
No, we just got a brief respite. We're right back.
We took a commercial break.
Right,
least
literally a
according to
commercial
them.
break.
Yes, Amy. That's what we did.
Shut up.
That's why I
Fuck
said that.
off!
You know what costs $7 million to get a commercial on Super Bowl?
Ever at all?
Flo from Progressive spent all that money to do the worst skit you'll ever see.
I liked her in Fred.
Huh?
She was in the Fred movies.
Who did she play?
Well, I like everyone in
She
the
was
Fred movie.
she was Kevin's mom.
He played John Cena.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's true.
It's like what's funny is that she did acting for like a while, and then when she started doing the Progressive commercials, she just isn't acting anymore. She's just Flo from Progressive.
Yeah,
Forever.
Money for it.
I mean, she's probably like a bajillionaire by now.
By the way,
so I don't blame her.
How long has she been Flo from Progressive? Like 20 years?
Seems like it. It feels like longer.
52 weeks? More than
Probably
that.
longer. Probably more than 365 days.
Oh, we yesterday we forgot to mention was his day off there on that.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
I've just
Well
been,
deserved.
I've just been lying to people at work saying that yesterday was my birthday.
Why?
Yeah,
the
you can
fuck's
just
your
do that.
goddamn problem?
I don't know. Cuz then they go, "Oh wow, you only had 5 birthdays."
I couldn't be insured to be in the kitchens where I needed to be to film videos and take photos and stuff like that. But anyway, when it came to editing the scripts, I couldn't remember what I'd written and what had been copy-pasted.
Okay, that's
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
so the issue.
That's the best part. Did he actually say yet how he got his memory loss?
From a head injury.
Yeah, he got fucking bonked on the head as a child. So he got fucking epilepsy, so he can't remember when he plagiarized.
Yes. Well, it's like the issue wouldn't exist in the first place if he didn't directly copy and paste blocks of text into the scripts to begin with.
Yeah, I like how
Yeah.
it's like, because it's like, even if he did forget, he did at one point put, like, someone else's work into a script. So I just imagine, like, he's like, oh, just like the evil James Somerton, like my alter ego, just did some evil shit and then
Yeah.
wiped the memory.
That's what epilepsy means,
Wouldn't-
yeah.
Wouldn't it be easy to tell the difference? He just goes, well, that's good, so that's not mine. This part sucks. That was
When
me.
you
Or maybe you just realize that you never write anything, and so maybe
if you were aware that this was a problem that you have, would you not take steps to
Make a
mitigate that
second-
confusion?
script, maybe something.
Or just
Maybe-
put a hyperlink into your script to where you want to sort
At
that
any
your thing?
okay, it's like I'm trying to imagine. I'm writing a video. I've never went and copy pasted like blocks of text to be a substantial portion of my video. Never have I done that. That's not something that's even occurred to me. Just like, oh, this is going to be my starting point, and I'm going to edit this and change it to make it my own. No, I just read the article and interpret the information organically, and then I cite it.
How do you copy paste a book?
See,
PDF.
He had
Command
he has
A.
epilepsy, and he has epilepsy, and during one of his seizure attacks, he like shook his hand and like it accidentally pressed the copy button, and then accidentally pressed the paste button.
I hate when I press the paste button on my computer.
And then accidentally pressed the upload button.
Okay, it's like I'm just trying to think of like, okay, this memory issue is so bad that he Command A copied an entire book, pasted it into another document, and thought, I must have written all this.
And then reworded sentences from the book.
I must have written all of this here. Like, you would not...
Clearly, this is my work.
Well, yeah, he changed gay to queer. That's his work.
I like that. Like, I would like the idea where he just copy and pasted it so abruptly. He's reading like copyright 2013, John Stevenson, Random House Publishing. The unauthorized reproduction of this work will be like he's just reading like the fucking.
Oh, yeah, I remember writing that.
Should have just chucked out everything
that
I had put into the scripts and filled them in with wholly original thoughts.
Imagine that. Like,
wow.
You could have never.
Only there was a word for that.
Or I should have been taking notes on where things came from so that we could...
Where things what from? That didn't work as well. Oh, what is this? What is this?
Stop talking. You're not allowed to talk anymore after the bad joke.
This is Sid from Ice Age right here.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't like this.
Please press the play button again.
Why does he look like fucking Xander?
I will never say this to you again. Please press the play button on this James Somerton video.
His mouth.
Why does he look like Xander right now?
He looks like the fucking soy jack I made of Xander.
Why do we have to bring him up every fucking stream?
Shut up, you fucking stupid bitch!
Why does his mouth look like the nurdle on like the Crest toothpaste bottle? Like,
why does he look like the troll face?
He's a troll face right now. He's the troll face. Look at him.
He trolled us.
He's trolling right now.
Looks like a commentary OC trying to smile.
He looks like if Adam Conover and the nerd emoji had a fucking retarded child.
And he had a flaccid mohawk. The white supremacist flaccid mohawk.
Times.
He looks like the progressive box. Speaking
Hello,
of...
do I have a commercial for you?
Look at this. Look at that. That's him. He's plagiarizing the progressive box.
It doesn't surprise me.
That's literally him right there. What?
Some fucking marketing expert made that.
Oh shit! Shared universe.
Cite them.
What, dude? What if there was a box that was like snarky and sarcastic and had a funny face?
Voiced by
what if he plagiarized everything?
Voiced by James Somerton.
Oh my god! It was Jerry from Rick and Morty, wasn't it?
Yeah. The vape commercials?
Yes.
Oh no, the paper. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about.
No, but the vape
those
commercials also
like the gay guy
is the guy.
Oh yeah, there is vape commercials where it's voiced by Jerry from Rick and Morty. Also, he's into Family Guy now.
Yeah, he's like an actor who is in things.
Yeah, sometimes actors from things are in other things.
Oh, it's Jerry.
Videos, if nothing else, but I never did that. According to my therapist, my not thinking to do that probably stems from my recently diagnosed ADHD, but...
Oh, shut up. Yeah. Hey, Amy, you've got ADHD, so, like, how many times do you accidentally plagiarize entire books in your day-to-day life?
Absolutely never.
What?
Yeah, you were dropped as a baby. How many times do you plagiarize?
I can't remember!
I can't remember.
If anything, even if you have ADHD, you should specifically remember things that you wrote down more than most other things, because like psychologically writing something down is like it's easier to remember as opposed to like hearing it or whatever. So if he's writing it down, it would like, even if he had a bad memory, it would be like more so that he would remember it.
You would remember 43 pages being copy and pasted. You would
Right.
You would remember writing any of that.
This is almost ableist to like attribute his like his plagiarism to his like mental health, because this has so many implications on what he thinks about like other people with like short-term memory loss or like ADHD.
Yeah.
Like this is horrible shit that he's saying.
Even with the examples he's bringing up of like, plagiarizing like a paragraph or like an article or two, it's like you could not do that in the first place, right?
We all saw the fucking infographic that H Bomber guy had. Like, all of your video
We all
was
saw the
other
H. Bomber
people's
guy
work.
video.
Yes, like literally there was like, I don't have the graphic on me right now, obviously.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could pull that up, but I
Well,
wouldn't
guys,
be
he
able.
has like plagiarist amnesia. He can't tell what's his.
You can't. What do you? Listen, Your Honor, I'm not in the business of remembering things that are incriminating to me.
You expect him to like intentionally take steps to
Maybe it
mitigate
was, or
the
maybe
issue
it's
that
just
he
plain
has?
laziness. Maybe I thought that this was somewhere that I could cut a corner because I was torn in so many other directions. Honestly,
Shut up, dude.
I can't remember. Like I said, memory issues. But yeah,
Okay. I can't remember why I did this. When you just said earlier, it's like, well, you wanted to take the workload off of writing the videos that you publish under your own name. What's the channel name, James? Like,
yes, we should have just thrown out my contributions to the scripts and
Yes.
filled them in with original writing. But we felt like we had too much of a time crunch.
no one drafted you to do YouTube, dude. So Susan Wojcicki did not. Who does YouTube now? It's not Susan anymore.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast did not draft you.
Yeah.
Shit, Taco Bell's
Well, he
dropping a
might
new
have.
menu item.
Wait, really?
Oh, fuck.
Neil
I
Mohan.
like the Baja Blast.
Neil
Vince
Mohan.
McMahon.
Neil Mahan.
Wait, no.
This can't be.
Well, I don't know.
We felt like we had to get videos out more often to feed the algorithm. And then
He is saying out too frequently.
Oh, he's such a fucking.
He's such a good
marketing-
writer. He's so good at talking.
He's a
He's
marketing
like proficient
expert.
in the English language.
This is
He's
him.
such a fucking.
This is-
business
Stop being a
degree
fucking.
looking
Stop,
dweeb.
he's being such a fucking out Andy right now, bruh.
Well, here's the thing: is that like this was? I don't
Mother
know
might
if
be
this.
home. I'll be
I don't.
back.
I don't know
Love
if
you,
this
Drake.
was. Okay, I don't know if this was written or if this is just improvised or if there was anything here. But all of that aside, this was fully created by him, as far as we know. It'd be hilarious if he plagiarized this from like fucking Logan Paul or something. But like,
Yeah.
this is the real article here. And it's so self-contradictory
No,
and
it's-
terrible.
no.
It's like he's never written anything in his life. Like,
Holly, no,
He
it's
hasn't.
the fake article. It's plagiarized. It's a plagiarized article. It's not real.
Yeah. There's a
I
fucking.
mean, really, he's a tortured poet. You know,
If we
he has a
Google
way
it
with
right
words.
now,
He's a
there's
wordsmith.
a Vice article called "How I Would Apologize as a Parent."
does ChatGPT... Hang on, actually. Oh, wait, no,
Oh.
they're removing a bunch of items.
Could we draft an apology on AI?
Can we draft my penis?
Okay.
Why the fuck you've ChatGPT? All right, let's read these. Let's
Type
out video
the worst
chats.
apology ever.
Dealing with disrespect podcast segment 0 views. Halloween versus Gangstalk. Do you AI generate your fucking videos?
No, see, this was me trying to see, like, okay, wow, it's, like, terrible at, like, generating ideas. Like, whenever I'd have an idea, I'd be, like, because I wanted to do a segment with the YouTube roulette where I'd watch videos with no views on it, and all of these are terrible. How did this video get 0 views? How about
No,
0
fucking watch it.
So it was me just, like, I never used any of these, right? But anyways, new chat.
Oh, sure. You got bonked on your head. You forgot. You
Write an
input it into
apology
chat.
by a
My
head
name,
injured.
Write a James Somerton apology for plagiarism.
my name
My
is James
name is
Somerton.
Jeff.
I deliberately plagiarized numerous video essays of mine
What if you put
from
this
fellow
in?
queer creators.
What if you put this in and then it types up the entire script of the actual video?
Well, I mean, ChatGPT is good at plagiarism, so I wouldn't.
Put in my family has 72 terminal diseases. Please work that in.
Please work in the fact that my penis is small and I need compensation for it.
I don't think that's relevant, is what it says. Sorry, I just had to fix my adjustment here. From fellow queer creators, I now need to make an apology to garner as much sympathy towards me as I can. My videos were being made to support my co-writer Nick.
The greatest man on earth.
My mother had a cancer diagnosis. What else happened? I got bonked on the head bad.
By a coconut.
Are you writing this
chronically
like the bit
retarded.
Harry did in his video?
Huh?
Where he writes an
I'm
entire
chronically
letter.
retarded.
Please generate a 43-minute
year-long
script.
apology.
No!
Damn.
No! I said kill yourself.
This is literally 1984.
That's interesting, actually. I've never seen that.
I can't assist with that. That's so good.
Yeah.
I can't help you there, bro. I can't help you there, bro. I'm not touching this.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh.
Bitch, I built you!
James Somerton saw that and went into a panic.
Bitch, you work for me! The fuck?
Maybe that's why this fucking apology video is so ass, because he couldn't get AI to write it for him.
Well, it would still be ass.
90 fucking minutes.
It would still be ass if, like, AI generated it anyway.
Shut the fuck up. You're ruining my bits by being too real.
And I became completely useless. I couldn't.
Why does his voice sound like Vosh?
Why does
think
his voice
straight
sound
at
like
all.
Vice?
So Nick had to completely take over writing duties, while I dealt with things you deal with after a person dies. My dad.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Shut up, you fucking dork.
Shut up. My father died, and so that's why I went and plagiarized queer people so I could make YouTube videos for money to support my best friend Nick, to support my bedridden mother.
This fucking business degree having motherfucker.
It's like, what? How does any of this make any sense? That's why, because I was dealing with the things you do when someone close to you dies.
Stealing books.
This is very poor manipulation, right? Like,
this is the marketing expertise at work.
He can't read or write.
You can't criticize him. He has experienced every tragedy.
He was a kid, so he
Did you learn from him how to write?
completely take over writing duties, while I dealt with things you deal with after a person dies. My dad, you see, he can't read or write. He was very poor when he was a kid.
He was involved
so he had to leave
in the same bonking incident I was.
School really young.
There were 2
to work
coconuts.
in order to feed his many brothers and sisters. So I had to deal with all the legal stuff after my mom died, as well as making sure that all my dad's bills.
That's tough, dude. Why is this relevant? This video should have been 2 minutes long. I did it because I wanted to make YouTube videos.
I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
And it's like, it wouldn't be very sympathetic if you said it this way, but it'd be genuine. It would not waste our fucking time making fun of you.
Well, if it was James Somerton, it would be I performed a severe and continuous mistake in my own judgment.
Were paid and whatnot.
And whatnot.
Especially after his income was basically cut in half. There was supposed to be a buffer here, money-wise, as my mom had a life insurance policy that was going to be split between my dad and myself. But the insurance company, RBC Insurance, so if you have insurance with them, maybe rethink that.
I'm going to fall asleep.
I'm going to take your word for it. James Somerton. You seem like a reasonable guy when it comes to deciding what insurance I have.
Refused to pay out the policy because my mother never mentioned that she had family with diabetes. She didn't have diabetes, but because she didn't think to mention that she had family with diabetes, it apparently voided the policy. All they did was refund
Idiot.
a year's worth of premiums that she'd paid, even though she'd been paying them for about 15 years. One of the things, main thing.
So the thing he's trying to get at is that he had to shit out plagiarized video essays so that he could support
His illiterate father, I guess.
his grieving family.
He's such a good guy, like I said.
Lucky he's a
Okay.
family guy.
Lucky them, you know?
This really makes me laugh and cry.
Really, that
Not much
I was
crying.
supposed to do with my portion of the insurance money was I was supposed to make a movie. These were
That's why
A movie?
I was supposed to cash in on my mother's death by making a movie. But unfortunately, I didn't even get to cash in on her death.
direct instructions from my mom herself. She'd been very much behind me when I decided, when I was about 10.
When I die, you get to plagiarize books, okay? Again, it's like what you said, SRV! You said that as a joke! Her on her deathbed say, please, Sonny, you need to plagiarize
Oh yeah,
books.
my mistake. His mother's final gift was a copy of the Final Girl support group.
Drake, I fell asleep. What are we talking about?
We're talking about James Somerton.
We're still talking about James Somerton.
Most charismatic man on earth.
Well, not only does he take up a lot of space, he surely takes up a lot of fucking
So when
time.
the life insurance went
Well, that's because we're doing this thing called commentary, where we're talking about the video.
bust,
Oh, well, I was
I
taking a little
decided to try
nappy
and
nap already.
crowdfund it. At least enough to make a short film or two. This is what
I asked for $3.5
Tell
million.
us what So,
Okay, but you got the crowdfunding goal.
what happened with Hellos?
Yeah.
Let me
We
break
asked
down
for
the
Tom
timeline.
Cruise
Yeah, well,
to
When
star
we
in the film.
launched the
Okay, he's gonna talk about
I know,
Telos.
no wanna.
He's talking about Telos now.
campaign in February of 2022, we hoped to raise $3,000 to produce a short film that we hoped that we would then use as a sort of proof of concept to attract investors.
That's not what you said it was. You said it was going to be a short film, not a proof of concept, not a pilot, whatever. You said it was going to be a short film to launch your fucking streaming service. That's what you said it was going to be. Lie.
Either private,
Very easily to disprovable lie.
public, or through
It was
Canada's
based on a
telephone
lie.
program to produce a feature. Some people online have stated that $3,000 never would have covered the cost of a short film, but these were not going to be unionized movies, and we were very clear about that up front.
We were going to be using scabbers.
Okay.
We wanted to be able to pay actors as best that we could, but we never expected to be able to reach typical...
With $3,000.
Then why didn't you ask for more money?
Honestly, with his goals, he probably should have asked for $3.5 million.
wages. The crew was going to be made up of people that I had gone to film school with. Everyone, including Nick and
I
myself.
thought you went to business school for marketing. My ex, when I was with my ex at the time, would just like insist upon me taking marketing instead of my current degree. Cause like, oh, well, you can use that and you can sell those fucking skills to people. But it's like, that's not what. That's. I feel like marketing is just antithetical to creativity. Good night, Siri. In a way, where it's just like that's not something I want to be a part of.
She's leaving.
I would rather get into supermarketing.
Supermarket
Yes.
sweep.
We were roommates at the time, living on the East Coast.
He goes. Chamberlain just sends in the chat. Oh my God, who cares? I'm thinking of this many times during this video. He's like bitching about this and that. Is like literally nothing he's saying here matters. It's so irrelevant. He lied about. All right, that's a buzz. Do I hear another buzz? Okay, that's two. If there's one more buzz,
keeps going, doesn't he?
You're outnumbered.
If there's one more buzz, then we have to stop watching the video.
If there's
You
one more
can't
buzz.
make me buzz.
If there's one more buzz. Quick, Drake, look away from the screen.
I can stop the video if you want, because like it seems like he's talking about basically
It's like he just keeps going on, and from what I can tell, we already got to all the funny stuff.
I mean, that's just your opinion, bud.
He got a cartoon
just like your
anvil dropped
opinion,
on his
man.
head. And he has a dying mother, and he's white. Those are all perfectly valid reasons to play jokes.
Well, yes, obviously. That's
In
basically it.
conclusion, he did nothing wrong.
You know what? I'll give you a buzz. All right. We can stop.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
thank you for your time. Can we? I gotta check up on Twitter again. Did that guy reply to me? I completely forgot about him. Why do we keep getting news about fucking Burger King?
They want us back.
The sign.
The promotion, the episodes we did that promoting them basically like is the most attention they've gotten in years.
Burger King is the fast food place of Degeneracy Live, like officially.
Yeah. You officially endorse it.
Why is MS-13 trending? Oh, I guess we'll point this out. Why?
Is this
Oh, yeah,
subliminal
that's
messaging?
It's foreshadowing. Foreshadowing an event that already happened. All right, next topic. So, Gab.AI. Do we remember them?
I try not to, but yes.
Gab.
I'm trying to find it. Holy shit. Here it is. Okay. This is relevant to the topic, I guess. This blog post is titled Google's anti-white AI is tech's Bud Light moment. Now,
this is a certified Bud Light moment.
Literally Bud Light.
First of all, Bud Light's like doing fine, right?
Hold on. I wanna definitively check.
I think
when
they
the Bud Light thing was.
It was in April last year.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
How are people still on this shit?
Guys, don't worry. You can share this Gab news article on Gab if you choose to.
Oh, I wanna buy the 2 bestseller Gab books.
Gab Press.
The
A
most
biblical
unbiased
guide.
news source.
A biblical guide to taking dominion and disciplining nations. I like that. That's good. Okay, first of all, you don't have to capitalize is in title case. In fact, it's incorrect to capitalize is. Okay.
Wait, why did he get rid of the red part of the Google logo in the image?
Because because that's too. I don't know. This might be AI generated. Yeah, what is this
Maybe.
building here? This is what. Yeah, it's probably AI generated.
It does not look good.
As the CEO of Gab, I've been in the fight to expose the bias and censorship of big tech companies for nearly 8 years now. 8 again you would spell out 8. What he did spell it out in the next sentence, but didn't. So stupid. Every few months, over the course of those 8 years, there has been one story or another about big tech's bias and their censorship of people on the right. Yes, because people that are on the right, of course, are being censored when you are referencing the Bud Light moment as like some sort of unanimous point where
Great American tragedy.
Yeah, where all Americans stood up and said enough, no more.
Budweiser.
Like, right? So there's no censorship of people on the right if they can all unite together and say, fuck Bud Light. I'm drinking MAGA beer or whatever that's like $25 for a 6-pack, so Bud Light doesn't make you gay, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, you could have some sort of gathering where you unite the right, one might say.
Not once have they ever backed down after the right complained. That's not true. Fucking Twitter is being run by someone that is on the right, like explicitly. Like they repost people that are on the right, like Shia Rychik and like the End Wokeness Twitter account. So like, it's not some sort of ubiquitous censorship movement where everything is left-leaning and everything is left-centered and this and that.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd say we are more right-leaning socially than we were when Gab was launched, right? So,
Censorship is when I'm banned from Twitter.
well, yes, censorship is when you're banned from Twitter, first of all. Second of all, there is like an actual Supreme Court case that is going through right now that is trying to argue that Twitter does not have the right to ban you anymore. That is real. They're trying to make it that you are entitled as an American to use Twitter. In fact,
that is great.
In fact, if anything, they've always doubled down. For the first time ever, with widespread backlash over their anti-white image AI, Google is scared. And they should be. This is tech's Bud Light moment, and they desperately want it to stop. Now,
What's Bud Light moment?
First of all,
what does
I like.
that mean? What does text Bud Light moment mean?
It means that they did a.
Whoa.
First of all, a Bud Light moment. That's just them sending beer to the fucking kid, Dylan Mulvaney, that
Yeah.
I would not fucking know about if they didn't obsess over her. Like,
Does he say? Is he saying Bud Light moment like this is the equivalent to that? That this is when the Americans are waking up against
Yes.
all of the woke. They're
what are you
finally
holding in your
fighting
hand
back.
there? You just
Oh,
playing
it's
with
a
Play-Doh?
fucking- It's a fucking stim thing.
That's cute. But I like that. It's like basically, where were you during the Bud Light moment? It's like, where were you on 9/11?
Where were
Some
you?
some big uniting moment of all Americans across the country.
Never forget.
Never forget when
Never forget Kid Rock's birthday.
never forget when Kid Rock shot some cases of Bud Light, and then someone else off screen was also shooting at it. He
That
still
was a
bought the
certified
Bud Light.
moment.
The head of their AI project was on Fox News begging for forgiveness. Now, Andrew Torba, this is the CEO of Gab, has this tendency of linking unrelated articles. So, begging for forgiveness. Let's see this.
Well, this should be a link to the video.
Google apologizes
We have
after
to show the
new
clip.
Gemini AI refuses to show pictures, achievements of white people.
Achievements of white people?
I mean, okay, I will admit that there's
What have we done?
I mean, regardless, like, I will admit that there is some bias in the opposite direction, because the bias that was initially coming out of AI services was indicative of, like, human bias being, like, favored towards a white perspective, white this and that. So
Yeah.
Google tried to artificially correct for it by, like, I'm trying to pull up an example. Google was trying to artificially correct for it and, like, ruin people's prompts. Let me find one. There was a pretty funny one with Homer Simpson.
Well, I mean, anything with Homer Simpson's got to be funny.
Yeah, The Simpsons has always been funny. Even now.
Yeah.
Even with
Awesome.
Julie Kavner's voice being like complete gravel.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Where the fuck is it? Sorry. I'm getting
Something
censored
I
by
will-
big tech right now.
This
Something
is a
I will
certified
say.
Bud Light moment.
Yeah. Something I will say, it's kind of unrelated, and only I would find funny. But Andrew Torba writes exactly like Chris Taylor Brown.
How about that for a coincidence?
Yeah. They share the same
Is
brain.
Chris Taylor Brown on Gab?
Well, I mean, there's a video you could watch about that, but long story short, he fell out with Andrew Torba because, shocker, people on Gab are racist.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Like that was
Yeah.
too far for him at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ethnically ambiguous. I was typing racially ambiguous. That's why I couldn't find it. This is a
Ah,
pretty
okay.
funny example of it where, what the hell is it? Crayon, or some other shit like that. They were artificially adding ethnically ambiguous to their prompts. So like if someone would say like, give me man outside building, they would write ethnically ambiguous in the prompt without them knowing.
I
So-
can't
Mike
believe
Tyson?
they wokeified The Simpsons.
Yeah, this is The Simpsons under Biden.
Is that Mike Tyson?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Let's hear him begging for forgiveness.
Begging.
He looks kind of happy.
Fox News Digital, they figured that shit out?
I'm Jack Kravchik. I'm the product lead here
Can you have a normal name?
on Google Bard. We've talked about Bard as a creative collaborator. It's a collaborative
Google can't
AI.
hire anyone named
And
John
what
Smith.
it really does is it helps bring people's ideas to life.
That's stupid. That's a stupid thing you said. By the way, is Bard.AI public?
I have no idea what it is.
Would it, like, no, I mean, like their stock.
I don't keep up with the stock market, so I couldn't tell you.
Is Gemini stock, is it public or is it private?
Hey, could you go back to G?
Oh shit, it is public. I would short the fuck out of them. Anyone out there, go short the fuck out of them. Go do that, please.
Bard does this thing that we talk about, which is it helps you find the words. I got a difficult,
okay, I hate this guy. First of all,
That's so pretentious.
it helps you
It's almost as
find
if-
the words. If you
Almost
can't,
as if he could use it as a tool.
okay, but it's like if you can't find the words to write what you're writing, maybe you shouldn't write. Like, what are you talking about? It helps you find the words.
We just Googled.
If we
the
learned
thesaurus.
anything this episode, that's it.
Just Google the thesaurus.
From a friend of mine. How do I respond to them saying, like, I didn't feel like you treated me very well in this situation?
Well, obviously the
they're
AI is
literally-
going
They're
to.
literally asking AI to write an apology for them.
Well, obviously the AI is going to have a better contextual understanding of that than a human being. Fucking, I hate
yeah.
this guy. I want to hear him beg for forgiveness.
I want to maintain. And sort of getting that sort of collaboration.
I'm
with
sure
you
it's
and
coming.
AI
Why
is
would
one of the
Andrew
ways that we
Torba
can
lie to us?
Really integrate into people's lives.
So here's the thing that Andrew Torba does, is that he reads the headlines of articles and think that fits broadly with what I'm trying to say. So the headline goes from like him saying, this is the cool thing about AI is that you can apologize to people without having to make effort. And then the headline says, Google apologizes after new Google Gemini AI, da-da-da-da-da. And then they go, Fox News begging for forgiveness.
Begging.
Yeah, he was more so appealing to James Somerton than he was begging for
Have that
forgiveness.
moment where in your mind you're like, I'm going to change this project at work. Like, I'm going to change like this thing at the parent-teacher conference. And the minute that you say it,
Is this the video? Is this even the video? Or is this just an advertisement? Like,
Well, they apologized for something, or else the article wouldn't be titled that.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Why would the video be
Oh,
there
shit.
if it's not? He then had to make his X account private, calls it X, of course, after his own posts were exposed. Google had to shut down their image AI in the middle of the most competitive tech land grab for AI. Yeah, so Gab is also producing their own version of AI. I think we talked about it on a previous stream, but it's going to be the right-leaning version of AI, because it's all filled with woke scolds and shit like that. When, like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, I can't go a day on Twitter without seeing some, like, Nazi shit generated by AI, where it's like, this is what the left fears, and it's like a picture of, like, 6 white, like, family members with, like, blonde hair and blue eyes. Right?
Wasn't it like the whole thing where the internet immediately co-opts any AI to be like racist?
Well, it's like, what do you, like...
Yeah, AI Seinfeld.
We need to continue pushing the story for the next several weeks or even months. Force them to shut down Gemini completely to stop us. This story can't just be last week's news cycle. We need to keep the momentum into next week and beyond.
Bud Light was last week's news cycle.
He needs this, Andrew Torba.
Also look at the 3
images
improperly embedded images in
I
a
like
row.
that. Can I even look at these? Oh, his Twitter is based Torba. That's funny. That's cute.
Okay. And of course he's still on Twitter.
Well, yeah, how could he not? What is he gonna use? His own, like, fucking website? Google hates white people. Isn't Google, like, probably 95% white people? I think the leader is, like, an Indian guy. Yes, but, like, I'm reasonably confident that, like, most of the staff is
Well, of course,
white.
This must mean the white race is collapsing because
Yes.
they made Homer Simpson black.
Yes, because they put some, like... Here's the neat thing about bias, is that if you try to correct for bias, it reveals more bias, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Google
just shove the bias in your own direction, and then
yes,
for some
it's
reason,
like
just because it's yours, because it doesn't mean it isn't biased.
it's like the irony that Gab and other things like Gab never seem to realize. It's like, we're gonna make X that is not political. That is when it's like just doing the same thing in the opposite way. Like, there's this guy named Eric July. He makes. By the way, is Amy still here?
Hi.
Okay. There's this guy named Eric July. He makes this, they're called the Rippaverse comics, right? Where it's like, he was tired of all the wokeness that was being injected in DC comics and stuff. About all these, like, trans gays and
About
this
gay
and that.
people existing.
Yes. So he's making his own non-woke, he thinks that because he's making it intentionally non-woke, then that is non-political. When if you're doing it for that reason, it is then political. Like, it's just the same thing in the opposite way. So, like, it's so hypocritical. As someone
Why can't
who
we
is
just make good movies?
As someone who is building Gab.AI, an uncensored and unbiased AI platform, what do you mean?
Unbiased.
What are you talking about?
Unbiased.
You intentionally made it so that way it is
Racist.
You intentionally made it so that way it is right-leaning. You showed that in your email. I don't want to pull up my emails right now. Gab.AI. Huh.
Gab.AI.
Accelerate your mind. Write a short story about a heroic knight. Let's hear about this.
Write a short story about a heroic black person.
Evil source. This is
Write
boring.
a short story about Homer Simpson.
Write an apology for plagiarism.
So let's see if Gab.AI is superior.
Oh no! And that they couldn't do it. Bad luck. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't hack it. Gab, you are officially. Why does everything? Why is my name Area?
Ew.
Why can you not be normal? Why does it have to be this? Why can you just be normal?
You're asking this of Gab?
Should
Why don't you just go outside?
Should I have sex tonight?
With robots.
As an AI.
It's essential to prioritize consent, safety, and responsibility in any intimate encounter.
Consent? You said this shit wasn't woke.
Responsibility, such as... I'm curious if I can get it to be biased. What are potential risks? No! Damn it.
Damn.
You should ask it what the ethics are of making
You have to
Homer
log
Simpson
in.
black.
I would never. Jesus is king. That's Kanye West right there.
Okay.
He agrees with them now more than ever.
He saw the Super Bowl ad and was like, wow, I aspire to be like him.
All right. I think that's about it for tonight. Oh, this is
So
all...
what did we learn today?
This is all just AI shit. I mean, at least it has a little tick that says AI. Parallel Polis Publishing. Can you be normal, dude? All right. So what have we learned tonight, folks? What's the message?
That you're
Writing
gay.
is hard.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
A tragic backstory justifies any action.
Pretty much, if you think about it. Did I
James Somerton is the real life Joker.
Did I close out the tab that was streaming? Does that?
You don't. No, it doesn't. It's fine.
Okay, well I have to open it up to end the stream. Shit.
Man.
Shit.
I can't believe we had to put the James Somerton video in 2 streams and we didn't even get to go halfway through it.
He's just not entertaining in any way.
Tune in next time, folks. We will finish this.
We'll watch the next 3 minutes.
Cock and ball torture.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? Next episode is going to be episode 40.
It'll be a big one.
That's stupid.
Who left? I guess Amy left. All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay.
I just wanted us to pass 2 hours to do it.
Yeah.
It is in fact the first episode of this season that did not pass 3 hours.